Hey Aries, it's Sierra. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. These are going to be your messages for the month of October 2019. I'm keeping the messages pretty short and sweet this month, so with that being said, we're just going to jump right in. Happy new moon in Libra, by the way. I'm filming this video on a Sunday, but the new moon was yesterday, for those of you who maybe didn't know. So happy new moon in Libra. I hope you guys are using this energy to your advantage. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump right into your reading, Aries. So I feel, Aries, that there are a lot of things going on for you right now, and I feel that a lot of you are a little stressed out or overwhelmed. You do have the Eight of Swords at the center of your reading here, so there's definitely a lot of things kind of buzzing around mentally and overwhelming you. And it's interesting because you have the Death card beside it. So definitely a lot of shifting and changing going on around you. And I feel like a lot of you guys are kind of questioning whether what is shifting and changing, is it good? Is it okay? Or is my life just falling apart and, you know, falling into shambles and I just am powerless to stop it? So I want to go ahead and reassure you that you're fine. Everything is fine. I do feel like a lot of the things that are changing around you are necessary, and they are for and to your benefit. It's just a matter of flowing with it and instead of trying to kick and scream against it. It's almost like your resistance is causing the process to be harder. And so definitely try to take it easy this month if you can, Aries. Try not to stress, try to do things that help to alleviate you in some sort of way, and just, you know, take the things as they come, you know, deal with them one at a time, and do the best with what you have. I will say that you have the Four of Discs here, so I feel like for a lot of you guys there are some shifts and changes going on, definitely in regards to home life. Some of you may be relocating. Some of you may have anxiety toward your home in some sort of way, because you do have the Six of Discs next to the Four of Discs as well. So some of you may be a little worried about money or work and being able to, you know, keep up with your bills or, you know, maintain your home. There is a message here, Aries, for you to be very direct with what it is that you are needing this month, whether that is in the workplace, whether that is in a personal situation. There is an encouragement in the cards here for you to be very expressive. Okay, so they just said that you can't receive help if no one knows what you need. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, they just mentioned a pride thing. Some of you guys are needing help and you have a lot of anxiety and you have a lot kind of weighing on your shoulders right now and you are very overwhelmed, but you're not asking for any help or any assistance because of a pride complex. You don't want to appear weak to anyone. You don't want to appear as though you are not in control of your life. And so you're missing out on potential opportunities or potential blessings because of your sort of stubbornness or unwillingness to ask for what you need. And I know some of you may take that message and be very triggered by it. Some of you may hear this and be maybe a little upset. Take that into consideration in the month of October. I think that the opportunities are there for you to receive what you need. It's just a matter of your willingness to get out of your own way. So moving on from that, I think you get the point. You do have the Prince of Discs and the Nine of Wands. You actually have quite a bit of Discs and Wands cards in your layer here. So the Prince of Discs and the Nine of Wands, I do see you guys moving toward a more comfortable state, where you're feeling more stable. I think that you guys definitely have the personal will and the capability to absolutely go after the things that you want and that you need. And I see you getting there eventually, but like I said, it's not gonna come without you having a certain element of flexibility this month. So you're gonna have to kind of, in order for you to reach this stability, in order for you to reach this state of levelness and groundedness, you are gonna have to come out of your comfort zone a little bit and, you know, maybe do some things that you weren't anticipating on having to do, or communicate some things that you maybe otherwise would not communicate or feel comfortable communicating. And this is all, they just said, teaching lessons of life. So there's absolutely no way that you can go through an entire lifespan without needing help and asking for help, if that makes sense. At some point in each and every one of our lives, we have to ask for help with something. And so Aries is no exception to that. I hope that makes sense. Seven of Wands here with the Four of Wands. I feel like a lot of you guys have been kind of like what I said in the beginning, overwhelmed and stressed out. You've definitely been fighting some things off, or, you know, there's been a lot of things kind of grabbing for your attention. And you're feeling very pulled in a lot of different directions. They're saying that it's time for you to gather your energy back up for yourself. Because you're spread a little too thin and your energy is all over the place, and it's not being spread out constructively. It's just kind of chaotically being thrown out there. And so I think for you, Aries, the month of October is going to consist of a series of very sort of humbling experiences. You can gauge that on whatever level that you'd like. But I think for Aries, the month of October is going to be about sort of lessening what's on your plate and becoming focused on the things that, you know, prioritizing things that are really worth your focus and your attention, and letting go of things that don't, as well as, like we discussed, you know, being willing to onboard assistance. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close it out with the Four of Wands here. If you take these things in stride, and if you take the advice that's being given to you here, I do see a lot of victory and success at the end of the road for you guys in the month of October. I think that by the end of October, you guys will be feeling definitely a sense of equilibrium. You'll be feeling more in balance and more in control, which is what all of us should be striving for. But, you know, just pace yourself, be easy on yourself, and be willing, like I said, to be flexible this month, because I think for a lot of you guys, it's not really something that you're going to be able to get around. So with that being said, Aries, I think that's all I see for you this month. I hope you guys got something out of this. Leave your likes, shares, and comments down below, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.